Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to pour some crackle effects, and I thought I didn't use too much mica powders in the last couple of months. So I thought just pouring a crackle effect in the deep mold, and the mold here is the square rough and tough mold from MoldsandShapes. And here are my cups, and I want to mix my colors. So I'm adding a little bit of the resin into my cups. The resin I'm using here is the Ultracast resin. It's a medium viscosity resin and it has a rather long working time. I find with the medium viscosity resins that I achieve the best crackle effects, but of course this is to everyone's preference, so yeah. I start mixing my colors. My first color is the dark chocolate. It's the mica from Etter Art. Just putting a little bit into my cup. And then I need to make sure that I stir my color very well, because with the mica it's easily that some pieces are floating on top of your resin piece or on top of your cup. So please make sure you stir it very, very well. It still sometimes happens to me that I'm not stirring very well, and then I'm always angry about myself. So the second color is the Interfering Champagne. It's a wonderful white tone with this nice golden champagne color sheen to it, and I really love it. Also this one I'm stirring very well. All the micas I'm using here are from Etter Art, and I really love working with those micas. I used to work a lot more with micas, and due to all these new techniques, people lost focus to the awesome colors of mica powders, and it's just strange. And I also need to admit, I also lost the focus for it. So I'm glad that I made the decision that I'm pouring the crackle effect just with the micas again. And here my last color, this the Arctic blue, and I love this blue. It has a sort of silver sheen to it, and it's very beautiful. It looks a little bit like light blue metallic. I really love it. And also this one I stir very, very well. So I hope you don't mind that I show a little bit of my stirring, of my mixing process, but a lot of people are really interested in this, and I guess there are also sometimes coming new people to different YouTube channels which are really newbies, and they really want to learn a little bit. So I thought I'd just show a little bit of the mixing process. So, and now I'm taking my clear resin and I'm just pouring a little bit into the bottom of my rough and tough molds, just so that the bottom is covered. I find this the best way to make the crackle effect. So I guess I've been doing this now for over 3 years in this way. I'm starting pouring with my blue, and I just make the puddle on top of my clear resin. What I notice here while doing the voiceover, I guess I didn't pour exactly the same amount of clear resin into my molds, but I think it doesn't matter. So now I'm just pouring this blue color, and it's very beautiful. I really love this blue color. Just try to divide my blue color as good as possible, but it's not always possible when you're just eyeballing it. So you really need to measure if you want to be 100% accurate, but I mainly do go by eyeballing. So this is much easier for me, and I always think it's also art, and art doesn't need to be 100% perfect, because we are no machines, we are just human beings, and we just create. So this is my opinion about techniques, but I might be wrong, you know, but this is how I'm thinking. But anyway, This was now my dark chocolate color, and I decided not to use as much because I didn't want the brown to take over. Maybe I should have used a little bit more. You will see it at the end result. And now the last color is the Interference Champagne. And look, it's a yummy color. It really looks very gorgeous. I really love it. And now I'm just taking my clear resin and I'm filling up my mold. I'm pushing out my micas. And it looks so awesome when you push clear resin onto mica. It makes such a elegant pattern, and sometimes I wish, like you see it there with the Interference Champagne. Sometimes I wished it would stay like this because it looks so, yeah, so beautiful. But it won't. Anyway, so now my clear resin is in the mold and I can torch, and then I can layer my center. I was not quite sure, but I had a mixture of different stones and different shells, so this is gonna be my center. But I think the color combination is very, very beautiful. I really like it. So you see now the resin working a little bit while I'm searching what I will put into the center, but this is there. Like I said, some shells, some glass stones, just a mixture of everything, quite light in color. And I didn't want to put any glitter in there. Recently, I really love pouring again with stones, with, yeah, what I have to hand. So, and now I'm gonna show you a little time lapse where you can see how the resin is working, how it's moving. And yeah, I'm very curious how the crackle effect is gonna be looking on the other side. So it looks very promising. Look at that side, it really worked. And the coasters pop out easily out of the mold. There's never a problem with molds and shapes. The molds are really from very high quality, and I'm using them to 98%. So anyway, let's have a look for the first coaster. And look at that. I really love it. I love how also the blue sneaks at some parts through the crackle effect of the Interference Champagne. The dark brown is a little bit vanished, I think. Maybe it's it got mixed together with the Interference Champagne because that color became rather dark, but I really love it, and I love the colors. I love the outside with the blue. I love that the blue is just sneaking through, and I'm very happy with this pattern. What I'm gonna do, I will be painting the outer edges at the top with a marker. It's more a copper marker, and you will see it here at the end result. I really think it gives it a little bit of a Victorian style look. I'm not sure. I wonder what you're thinking, but I'm very happy with the outcome. And you know me, I'm a big crackle fan. It's one of my favorite effects. So yeah, with this, I love and leave you. I thank you for watching, and take care, guys. Bye-bye.